The world was watching in shock. Day before yesterday evening, violent clashes were erupting in the heart of US democracy in Washington.
Well, that violence has led to calls for the president to stand down, while both Twitter and Facebook suspended President Trump's accounts for a period of time.
The thread barely holding America together today snapped, and seems the world is struggling to comprehend.
As night falls, police are escalating their attempts to move everyone away from the front of the Capitol, and it is getting violent. A lot of people are resisting.
National Guard mobilised, fighting to take back the Capitol at the instruction of Mike Pence, not the President. Tear gas and stun grenades, riot shields and batons.
Truth at the bottom of them. The Corona relief bill the President signed last month contains a provision that hasn't gotten a lot of attention. It directs the Director of National Intelligence, in consultation with the Secretary of Defense and the heads of other agencies, to disclose what they know about UFOs within 180 days. So what are they going to tell us?
Well, this is going to be a very interesting year for UFOs, that's for sure, Tucker. And yes, they will definitely have to produce this report within 180 days, so we're going to get this by late June. It has to be unclassified, but can have a classified annex. So the answer, what the public will get, maybe not a lot, but what the Senate Intelligence Committee, the Armed Services Committee will get, hopefully a whole lot more, and hopefully some answers to these questions that we've been asking for months now. What is going on in our airspace? What has the US Navy been encountering, and what is it that has been in these classified briefings that we know some senators have already had?
Moving on, 2 days ago, we reported to you that according to Professor Avi Loeb of Harvard University, an alien object passed through our solar system in 2017, thus proving that we are not alone in the universe. But what is this proof?
His upcoming book, astronomer Avi Loeb says that's when a strange object was seen by telescope traveling through our solar system. He believes it was a discarded piece of advanced technology from a distant alien civilization.
But one Harvard University professor is making a bold claim that extraterrestrial alien technology has already visited Earth, and there will be more of it coming our way in the future.
Avi Loeb, astronomer, theoretical physicist, and chairman of Harvard's Department of Astronomy, believes that an odd-shaped object dubbed a Muamua that entered our solar system in 2017 is actually a piece of alien technology.
Well, it's interesting because Senator Marco Rubio said he would almost rather this was alien, because if it turns out to be China or Russia, then we're in big trouble, because the sorts of speeds and maneuvers and accelerations that these objects are capable of really is concerning. And I hope that we're going to find out about that. It's interesting, just before Christmas, there were some leaks. Sitting in Office of Naval Intelligence is an organization called the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. They're probably the ones drafting this report. Some leaks suggest they have not ruled out the extraterrestrial hypothesis.
And I'm saying, look, there is this evidence, let's discuss it openly rather than putting a taboo on this subject and not discussing it at all.
Ragazzi, questo è lo schifo dell'uomo, i fuochi d'artificio, centinaia di uccelli morti, centinaia di uccelli morti a via Cavour, sì. Una cosa imbarazzante, una cosa triste, incredibile, mi è passata già la gioia. Guardate quanti sono. Guardate quanti sono, io c'ho un po', mi dispiace solo a passarci sopra. Uccelli morti, ragazzi. Uccelli morti.
2020 was a year of weather extremes. Climate records smashed, a devastating drought broken. So, what is the forecast for the year ahead?
At least 4 people have been killed in flash floods in the Bolivian city of Sucre. A heavy downpour sent water pouring through several streets, blocked drains, making the flooding worse. A number of vehicles, including buses, were swept away. Bolivia's president is on the...
A A giant sinkhole has opened up in the Italian city of Naples, swallowing cars, road signs and trees. The 20-metre deep hole opened up at a car park outside a hospital. No one is believed to be injured. It's forced the temporary closure of a nearby facility for recovering COVID-19 patients because of cuts to electricity and water services. Authorities have not confirmed what caused the hole to form.
In Spain, the heaviest snowfall for decades from Storm Filomena has already left hundreds of drivers stuck and forced the closure of Madrid airport.
Storm Filomena struck these houses on the Portuguese island of Madeira.
I'm 66 years old and I'd never seen so much rain and water like I saw yesterday. I've never seen anything like this.
Coronavirus victims remembered in Spain's capital Madrid as a different storm sets in. Parks were closed early. After high tides here in Malaga in Spain's south and a month's worth of rain in just 2 days in Gibraltar, heavy weather alerts have been issued for Italy, Turkey, Greece and the Balkans. Many now bracing themselves for a white weekend like no other they've ever seen in their own backyard.
A series of loud booms broke the Saturday night silence, and then again on Sunday afternoon.
If we are wise, we must acknowledge the days that we're living in. We must acknowledge that the very things that Jesus speaks about in this and other chapters that speak about the end times have, in measure, at least come upon us. In Luke 17, verses 26 to 30, Jesus tells us that society, just prior to his return, will be largely unaware of the perilous hour in which they are living.
And as it was in the days of Noe, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noe entered into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all.
Now you are most likely aware of it, but that's because you're the church of Jesus Christ. You have the Spirit of God within you. The Spirit of God is the Spirit of truth. The Holy Spirit leads us into truth. And the true heart of the true Christian is not afraid to hear the whole counsel of God. The true Christian is not just looking for peace as it is, or prosperity in a difficult time. The true Christian is looking for what God is actually saying. What is actually going to happen in this time that we're living in? And how does my life fit in a manner that can bring glory and honor to your name? But society at large is going to be unaware of an incredibly perilous hour. Oh, folks.